My grandmother used to bake cookies every Sunday. Oatmeal raisin, her favorite. The smell would fill the whole house by noon. She never forgot. She'd hum old country songs while she worked, and somehow she always remembered everyone's favorite. She was sharp, warm, full of life. But then she started asking me the same questions. She forgot where she put her purse. She once called me by my father's name. At first, we laughed it off. Just getting older, we said. But deep down, we knew something wasn't right. And one day, she left the oven on. She forgot the cookies. She forgot it was Sunday. That's when we knew this was more than just aging. Alzheimer's doesn't show up overnight. It creeps in slowly, gently, like a shadow at the end of the day. But if we catch it early, we can help. Today, I want to share 6 early warning signs of Alzheimer's that could make all the difference. 1. Memory loss that disrupts daily life. We all forget things: keys, names, birthdays. But Alzheimer's memory loss is deeper. It affects how we live each day. It starts with small things. A conversation they just had, gone. They repeat themselves, not to annoy, but because they genuinely don't remember. You might hear, "Did I already tell you this?" 3 or 4 times in 1 hour. They might miss paying bills, forget to eat, or leave the stove on. Not once, but often. And the most heartbreaking part? They may feel it slipping away, but can't stop it. It's like watching sand fall through your fingers. Real life image. Imagine walking into your own home and not remembering where the bathroom is. That's the weight of this kind of memory loss. 2. Difficulty planning or solving problems. Routine tasks become puzzles. Simple plans become overwhelming. A once organized parent who used to manage the family budget now struggles to balance a checkbook or even follow a recipe. Even following a TV show or a simple board game becomes too much. They get frustrated, not just with the task, but with themselves. Why can't I figure this out? I used to be so sharp. This isn't about forgetting. It's about losing the ability to process. And that's terrifying. 3. Confusion with time or place. Alzheimer's blurs the lines between past, present, and future. They might think it's 1987 and dress for a job they retired from years ago. They may ask if their long past spouse is coming home for dinner. Imagine waking up not knowing where you are, or worse, when you are. That kind of confusion creates fear. They might wander outside, not realizing it's the middle of the night, or forget where they live, and feel too ashamed to ask for help. It's not just being lost, it's feeling unanchored in time and space. 4. Trouble understanding visual images and spatial relationships. Vision problems aren't always about the eyes. Sometimes the brain is what's failing to interpret the world. With Alzheimer's, a person may misjudge distances, trip on stairs, knock over drinks, or struggle to follow the lines on a page while reading. Faces become unfamiliar. Even the reflection in the mirror may feel strange. Who is that? Why is that person staring at me? The world becomes harder to read, and that confusion leads to fear, withdrawal, even paranoia. 5. Difficulty with words or speaking language begins to unravel. At first, it's small, forgetting common words. Then it becomes harder to form full thoughts. They might pause mid-sentence, searching for a word they know they should know. They substitute strange words, "hand me the book thing" instead of remote, or say "floor fridge" instead of oven. Eventually, conversations feel exhausting. They retreat from them. They go silent, not because they have nothing to say, but because they've lost the map that helps them find the words. 6. Withdrawal from social activities or hobbies. They used to love gardening, reading, hosting Sunday dinners. Now they sit in silence. They avoid friends, stop going to church or social events. They fear embarrassment, saying something wrong, forgetting names. Even talking to loved ones feels like a risk. And the more they withdraw, the faster the disease seems to take hold. Loneliness creeps in. Depression follows, not because they've stopped caring, but because they're grieving the parts of themselves they're losing. Alzheimer's doesn't just take away memories, it steals moments, quiet ones like morning coffee, shared laughter, a simple "I love you" remembered at the right time. If you notice these signs in someone you care about, don't ignore them. Don't brush it off as just aging. The earlier you see it, the more time you have to prepare, to connect, to hold on to what matters. Because while Alzheimer's can take away pieces of the past, early awareness gives us power in the present, power to support, to love, to plan, to be fully there while we still can. Share this video with someone who might need it. Even one shared story can start a conversation, and sometimes a conversation is what saves a family. And if you've walked this journey before, you are not alone. Drop a comment below. Tell us about your loved one. Let's remember them together. Don't forget to subscribe for more real conversations about health, aging, and the people we love most.